Alrighty then, well, let's begin, shall we? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. My name's Defender, and I'd like to welcome you back to more Kingdom Hearts 1. Previously, we managed to finally make our way through Hollow Bastion after a few tough fights, managed to seal off Hollow Bastion's keyhole, and then we went around and unsealed all of the White Trinity markers that we could find. And as a matter of fact, we've actually unsealed every single Trinity marker in the game. That's neat. But today, well, we're supposed to go to the end of the world in order to stop Ansem from bringing about an army of darkness or whatever. We're gonna do some side quests, because clearly that's far more important. First, as I was doing my various tests, I saw that I had some abilities I wanted to equip that I didn't, and some people need extra accessories. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so, how's everybody doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful Friday. We got a lot to talk about today because, how about that Nintendo Direct that happened 2 days ago? That was pretty exciting, wasn't it? Let's see, considering that we're going to the Olympus Coliseum because a new tournament opened up after we sealed Hollow Bastion, we're gonna have plenty of time to talk about it. Okay, so, after sealing the Hollow Bastion keyhole, you will unlock actually 2 new things you can participate in the Hades... I already spoiled what it is. Yes, the Hades Cup unlocks. And the Hades Cup is a grueling marathon of 49 fights. However, the acclaim and prizes are fabulous. There's also a set of question marks in Phil's selection. We're gonna access that after we clear the Hades Cup. First, before I jump in, I want to check my items. I like my shortcuts. Alright. Excuse me. Let's go in. Gotta start at the beginning, of course. Alright, well, this should be fun. First fight, Shadow Brothers. Isn't that cute? Just some shadows and some soldiers. It's just like we're back in Traverse Town all over again. Okay, so we got a lot of fighting to do, so might as well just get on with it. So the thing I want to talk about is the Nintendo Direct, which, for those of you who are in the right here and right now, was 2 days ago, September 4th. So, I thought it was alright. You know, nothing earth-shattering, for the most part. At least in my opinion. Let's see, I actually have a note of all the games that I wanted to talk about. So let's start with Overwatch on the Switch. I think that's great. I think that it's good that more people are going to be able to experience it, but, I mean, well, the Switch isn't exactly known for its powerhouse online services, so I'm wondering really how many people are going to buy it and actually play it on the Switch. Because if you played games online on the Switch, like Splatoon 2 or Smash Ultimate, the netcode is... it's slightly better than Potato, but it's not, you know, it's not a dedicated server. I think it's peer-to-peer, which is cheaper, but, you know, it's not exactly the smoothest experience. So with a game that demands that kind of, you know, Twitch reaction and kind of thing, I really don't know how well Overwatch on Switch is going to play. Although I am excited for more people to be able to experience the joy of being crowd-controlled constantly. More people need to experience that. So what next? Luigi's Mansion 3. I'm excited for that. I think they could have picked a better date than Halloween. Like, it's releasing on October 31st, which here in North America in other places is Halloween, so I think if they released it like maybe a week earlier, it would be perfect, but they're deciding to release it exactly on Halloween, so I don't know, that's their decision to make. I really like, oh, thanks, Donald. I haven't played the original Luigi's Mansion in a really long time, so who knows? Maybe I'll do that sometime. Stream it for you all, but that's just an idea for the future. I've played Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. That also words are hard. I also haven't played Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which is that game's sequel, in a long time. But I don't have a 3DS capture card, so I wouldn't be able to play that even if I could. Or I wanted to, which I do want. Do I want to? I don't know. I haven't even finished it yet, so maybe that's something that I could do for like one of my gamer resolutions next year. Finish Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, as well as the, huge stack of other games that I need to play. There's just so many games. There's just not enough time to play all of them. I guess in terms of like life problems to have, that one's pretty good.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Let's see, what else? Oh, right. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition coming to the Switch. That's pretty exciting. For the people who really enjoy Xenoblade Chronicles. I was never one of those people, unfortunately. I have the original on the Wii, and I have Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I've probably put maybe like 10 hours into each of them, and I've just put those games down. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's the fact that they're just so friggin' massive. Like, it takes you a very long time to get anywhere, and you gotta wait for time to pass. I know that there's, a menu selection that allows you to pass time in the menu, which is nice, but I don't know, that game just seems really slow. Like, I'm not saying that I need my games to, be action every single second, or, my tiny monkey brain gets bored or whatever, but I don't know, I couldn't motivate myself to play through those two games. I played them, I tried to see if I could get hooked in the story or whatever, and it just wasn't panning out. Quick aside from this discussion, you'll fight a lot of the older bosses from the other cups in the Hades Cup. So, for example, we're fighting Yuffie alone here, which actually makes this fight much easier than when she was with Leon. Although she does deal a ton of damage. Please stop. You also earn a lot of prizes just going through the Hades Cup, so it's not just finishing it that earns you, the prizes. You get them throughout the whole tournament, which is nice. Uh-oh. What, it follows me? Who told you it could do that? Oh, good job, Goofy. Not again. Woo! There's that heal again. I will keep deflecting these all day long. That'll do it. Alrighty then. For defeating Yuffie in the Hades Cup, you earn the Genji Shield for Goofy. Now Goofy, too, can cry out that he needs healing every single waking minute. Because clearly, that's what we needed. Anyway, let's see. I was talking about Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive. Again, I'm glad that the people who really like that game are getting their remake, but it's just, I never cared for it. Again, it's just moved a little too slowly for me. I think another problem was that it felt too much like a single-player MMO, massively multiplayer online game. It's just, there's so much to do in Xenoblade Chronicles, in the whole series, that it's just, I don't know where to begin, I don't know what I should be doing, I don't know where to find most of these things. It's just, games can be too big. If games like Fallout 76 and, you know, are anything to go by, you know, just because your world is big doesn't mean it's fun. Anyway, so there's that. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I haven't actually played a mainline Pokemon game since Diamond and Pearl. Well, I guess technically it would be Platinum, was the last one that I played. Actually, no, that's not true. The last one I played was Heart Gold, I think. But I haven't played Black or White. I haven't played Black 2 or White 2. I haven't played X and Y. I haven't played Sun and Moon or Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. So I think I just fell off the train, basically. Though I do know that Sword and Shield has been having a lot of controversy surrounding it, like, whether how valid it is, I don't have enough information to really make a statement on that. So, yeah, if people are excited for it, that's great. It's just, I haven't played it in the series in almost 10 years, so I just don't think it's for me anymore. And that's okay. Yeah, this is why I wanted something big to talk about, because, you know, it's just fighting mainly enemies we've already fought. There's not a lot new, but that's okay. Because this is supposed to be like a final exam, a cumulative exam of how well you understand the game, because, well, you know, they enjoy torturing us. Okay, so that's my opinion on Sword and Shield. Let's see, what else do I have written down? Ah, yes, the new Animal Crossing game. Well, what is that new Oh, wait, are we already at a boss fight? We're already at a boss fight. Imagine that. Okay, so the 40th seed is a behemoth. Yes, the behemoth is not just the specialized boss of Hollow Bastion. You'll actually be able to find them in the wild in the end of the world, so I sure hope you got used to fighting it that first time, because you're going to be doing it a few more times. Thankfully, again, you know, they're just really big and powerful, but they move very slowly and have a very obvious weak point, so it could be worse. It could be so much worse. You could be fighting Dragon Maleficent again. Alright, so while we're just busy crushing this behemoth, and the camera is not cooperating as it's currently inside the behemoth, because that's very helpful. Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons. I am not the target demographic for the Animal Crossing series. It's just, it offers no appeal to me, so games like The Sims, or Hold On, I'm Dying. Yeah, that's my favorite game, Hold On, I'm Dying. I think it got like it got a 7.8 out from IGN for having too much dying in it. No, Animal Crossing is not the series for me. It's just not targeted to me. It's just, I need some structure in my games. I need some indication of where I need to go, what I need to do, just so that I don't get lost. So I don't particularly, even though Breath of the Wild is, you know, considered a masterpiece, and I don't deny that, I just couldn't get into it. I got off the island, I tried looking around a bit, and it's just, I felt too lost, too aimless. I had no direction, so I couldn't keep going. I just lost my way, and I guess I never cared to find it again. So, you know, a game where your whole point is to just kind of live and interact with people, you don't really have an objective, it just doesn't appeal to me. That is a big ol' laser blast. Oh, it's in my face. So yeah, again, I'm really glad that people can enjoy Animal Crossing. That this is not me on a tirade about how games need to be designed for me because I'm Mr. Epic Gamer Man. No, it's just I have my own preferences, just as everyone else has their own preferences, and that's what makes gaming great. Because no matter what you like, whether it's a life sim, whether it's something more action-focused, whether it's an older game, or like something like this, everyone can enjoy what they want to enjoy. And the fact that there are so many different kinds of games so that everyone's included in their preferences and whatever it is they want, that's fantastic. So whether you like Animal Crossing, Breath of the Wild, Kingdom Hearts, whatever it is, everyone has what they love. And everyone gets to play what they love. And that's the best. I think I actually said something kind of profound for once. Well, I guess there's a first time for everything. So yeah, this behemoth fight is still going because, you know, they decided that just giving the boss a ton of HP was all they needed to do to make it hard. So let's see. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, right, the Link's Awakening remake. I've played the original Link's Awakening. I really should finish it. I have it on the 3DS Virtual Console. I think until I finish the original GBA version, I have no interest in playing the Switch version. Yeah, I kind of wish I had more to say on that. Because I haven't finished the original, I don't really feel like playing the remake. I've kind of had a strange relationship with the Legend of Zelda series. I started with, if you can believe this, Twilight Princess on the Wii. That's right, even though I am in the target demographic for the Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 1 nostalgia, I mean, my core set of games growing up was basically every single 3D platformer you've ever known. Super Mario 64, Rarewares games on the N64, Crash Bandicoot trilogy, the Spyro trilogy. I think I remember one time in first grade, I played Ocarina of Time for like 10 minutes, and that was it. I thought it was really boring. So it wasn't until Twilight Princess on the Wii that I guess I was smart enough to play a Zelda game, because you ever try to play a Zelda game when you're like 6 years old or something? You look back and when you were really young playing video games the first time, you were so green and you got stumped by like the easiest things. I remember my first time in Donkey Kong 64, I didn't know how to throw oranges, which, you know, is, I think it's, this will show how much I remember. I think throwing oranges is Z, holding Z and right C button. And so, you know, 5-year-old me didn't know that. So we actually had to go back to the game store so that they could show us how to do it. Which, you know, that was an experience. And then, I forgot where I was going with this. Basically, yeah, I was too dumb to play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time when I was 7. So it wasn't until I was a marginally smarter teenager when the Wii came out to actually play a Legend of Zelda game. And I got... How far did I get? I think I got as far as, like, just before the Sky Palace? Whatever that was as far as I got. I really should finish that game, too. That's just another game to add to the pile of things I need to finish. Also, this boss fight is still going on. I'm really glad I had all this to talk about, because this would be incredibly dull without it. I just need you to die. No, thank you. I don't even know how much experience I got for that. Alright, well that was fun. For defeating the behemoth, you obtain the power of ice, and Blizzara has been upgraded to Blizzaga. Oh, the scenery changed. We actually fought for so long that it became daytime. Red Legion. I mean, this is great and all, but what if we didn't? Now, y'all know what you're thinking. Wait, why did you quit? Don't you have to start again at the very beginning? No. No, hold on. Let me... Genji Shield. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna make a quick save. Hades Cup. Enter together. Every 10 seeds, you can re-enter the Hades Cup. So basically, after every single big boss fight, you should quit, restock your items, and equip any new abilities or equipment you have. It will help you tremendously.